Welcome to the Monday edition of Tech Stocks Daily. Get ready to dive into a thrilling tech roller coaster that's buzzing with drama and strategy. Today we unravel Hut 8 Corp's blockbuster Bitcoin mining move with the Trump family through their new venture, American Bitcoin Corp. But wait, there's more. A fierce legal tornado is brewing over at Integral Ad Science, with shareholders banding together for a class action showdown. Stocks dipped, investor eyebrows raised, and we're here to unpack it all with clarity and flair. Buckle up, because this episode is packed with electrifying insights into how these moves might shake up the NASDAQ theater. Stick around to boost your tech trading savvy. All right, tech fans, hold on to your keyboards because the Bitcoin mining universe just did a somersault worthy of a Cirque du Soleil performance. Today, all eyes are on Hut 8 Corp, trading under the ticker HUT on NASDAQ. These mining mavens made headlines with their daring new venture. They're not only spinning off their Bitcoin mining operations, but also teaming up with the Trump scions. Yes, I said Trump scions. Buckle up, because this is going to be quite the ride. Hut 8, already a heavyweight in the Bitcoin mining field, plans to turbocharge its operations by forming a snazzy new entity dubbed American Bitcoin Corp in partnership with Eric Trump and Dominary Holdings. In an ambitious attempt to become the world's most formidable Bitcoin miner, Hut 8 handed over most of their ASIC miners, those mining rigs that crunch complex equations to generate Bitcoins, to American Bitcoin. So what's in it for Hut 8? An 80% ownership stake. That's what? This is no ordinary deal. It's more like securing first-class seating for a trip to becoming the star player in the Bitcoin mining scene. Now, while Hut 8 isn't exactly powering down their servers, they are cleverly concentrating on the vital infrastructure side of the biz. They'll let American Bitcoin mine the digital gold and take the wild ride of market fluctuations. Leading this upside-down merry-go-round is none other than Eric Trump as the Chief Strategy Officer, Matt Prusak as the CEO, and Mike Ho as Executive Chairman. Talk about rolling out the red carpet for the Trump family. With Eric Trump at the helm, even Donald Trump Jr. couldn't resist the spotlight, expressing his full-throated support of the new venture. Both he and his brother see it as more than just mining Bitcoin. They view it as fundamentally engaging with decentralized finance. But let's zoom out a bit. How are the investors taking it? Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag. While American Bitcoin could potentially disrupt the entire mining landscape if things go according to plan, Hut 8 stocks dipped slightly by 0.81% to $11.63. It's like the stock market was saying, "Interesting, but I'm not sold." Yet. Who's complaining? The market never needs logical reasons to lukewarmly greet grand schemes after all. And let's face it, heavyweight stock movies aren't usually accompanied by fireworks. That said, the Trump collaboration's glitzy backdrop, coming just after crypto-friendly policies are springing up like daisies in the White House, definitely adds a layer of political intrigue. In conclusion, Hut 8's deft move to form American Bitcoin corroborates their ambitious goals, and the addition of star power from Eric and Don Jr. in groundbreaking collaborations implies bullish days ahead. Whether this becomes a seismic shift or an experimental blip is the juicy anticipation keeping crypto enthusiasts glued to their screens. That's the glittering tech scoop we've got for today. Stay clicking and stay mining. It's going to be a wild ripple ride. All right, tech lovers, today Integral Ad Science Holding Corp, or IAS, is the hot potato in the NASDAQ cooking pot. So what's cooking with IAS, you might ask? Well, it's not a festive fondue, but rather a stew of legal brouhaha involving competitive pricing pressures. First things first, IAS is facing some frenetic legal whirlwind as shareholders are assembling to form a class action lawsuit against the company. The crux of the chaos arises from allegations that IAS may have told a couple of naughty tales, claims and disclosures that seemingly didn't mesh with reality. According to the lawsuits filed by the Gross law firm and the Rosen law firm, the allegations suggest that IAS had been hitting a barrier with competitive pricing pressures. Triggered by weakened demand and slowing revenue growth, IAS found itself slashing prices to keep the ship afloat. It turns out, competitive pricing was akin to drawing the short straw, waving goodbye to their once favorable pricing advantage. Apparently, these pressures led IAS to push narratives that investors now claim were misleading. The distinct edge they thought they'd had in price negotiations with competitors just didn't pan out, according to allegations. And as Maya Angelou would say, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Once the true colors started showing, some investors felt like they'd been taken on an unplanned bull ride, experiencing significant financial turmoil. Now investors have until the crucial deadline of, wait for it, today, March 31st, 2025, to jump into the legal fray and potentially recover their losses. Both legal powerhouses, the Gross law firm and Rosen law firm, trumpet their battle horns to represent aggrieved investors, but picking the right one is akin to choosing between the Avengers and the Justice League, each claiming pulchritudinous prowess and courtroom clout. But what does this mean for you, the savvy viewer? Besides a potentially epic courtroom showdown, the juice here is about trust in corporate communication and clarity in investor disclosures. As these high-stakes legal duels unfold, the broader take-home point for investors across the board is the vigilant scrutiny of corporate statements, particularly in bustling market sectors like those dominated by IAS. So, what do you, the technologically attuned audience, think about this? Do you think companies need heftier reprimands for allegedly misleading investors? Or is this a cautionary tale about due diligence in investment strategies? Hit those keyboards, sound off your thoughts, and let the world know in the comments below. Your digitally dissecting minds could add a fresh perspective to this fiery pot. Now go, enlighten each other. All right, let's pull up a chair and plunge into the drama with Hut 8 Corp, ticker symbol HUT. Given the day's news flash that reads like reality TV meets crypto fantasy, what would I do? Well, here's my take. The partnership between Hut 8 and the Trump family in forming American Bitcoin Corp is flashy and full of pizzazz. This fresh alliance promises a ton of hype, and boy, does it come with some influential figures like Eric Trump flexing his strategic biceps. However, the market, with its stern poker face, dropped Hut stock by a modest 0.81%, not exactly throwing confetti at the announcement. Now here's the meditative advice if you are on a Zen-like trading path. I'd say hold if you're already cradling some Hut stock. This market not sold yet dip doesn't douse the long-term prospects for Hut 8. Their venture into this new entity could mean they're focusing resources with surgical precision on what they do best, building maze-like infrastructures for Bitcoin's labyrinthine mania. Yet, trumpeting a new partnership can easily be just a blip on your trading radar rather than tectonic shifts. Some degree of patience could yield reward, especially given the political layer and crypto-friendly whispers we've heard darting around government corridors. If you're considering buying, tap those buying brakes for a quick sec. This alliance, while newsworthy, still needs time to marinate, much like a tech CEO's wardrobe before a product reveal. The potential is as vast and enigmatic as the crypto universe itself. Ensure you're comfortable with the volatility that comes tailgating such endeavors. In this dense tapestry of intrigue and Bitcoin bargains, remember, deciding to hold, buy, or sell needs you to dig deeper. Spawn your own research hydra, let it gorge on market analyses, competitor insights, and this adrenaline-pumping cryptocurrency scene. Always consult with your financial acumen, and maybe chat with a financial advisor who has Gandalf levels of market wisdom. So there you have it, mindful investing by Tech Candlestick Light. Use the info as a launch pad and go forth, informed investors. Today in the tech sphere, we've been toggling between the intrigue of Hut 8's ambitious team-up with the Trump clan and the legal whirlpool stirring up at Integral Ad Science. Hut 8's flashy new venture with American Bitcoin Corp put on quite the show, despite a slight stock dip. Meanwhile, IAS finds itself navigating turbulent legal seas over competitive pricing pressures, sparking significant investor chatter. The market has indeed swung between drama and strategy today. If you enjoyed the scoop, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more daily tech insights, and share this video with your fellow tech aficionados. Be sure to return tomorrow for another round of the latest tech buzz, right here, where tech and entertainment collide.